Hello everyone, come closer, let us evaluate this infinite series. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let's get started. We would like to evaluate this from 1 to infinity. What does it mean? It means that when k equal to 1, plug it here, evaluate, plus. When k equal to 2, plug it here, evaluate, plus, up to infinity. Do I know this is a convergence series I have tested already. So instead of plugging 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, let us evaluate this function first. Or let me say, let us simplify it a little bit. Take the quadratic expression here, factorize it if possible. 9 times negative 2 will give us negative 18. Two numbers you can multiply together to get negative 18. And once you add them together, you get positive 3. The numbers are negative 3 and positive 6. This time this is this. This plus this will give you this back. So it means that that quadratic 9k squared plus 3k minus 2 can be factorized as what? K minus 3, but remember we have a leading coefficient. Divide by that. K plus 6 also divide by the leading coefficient. So we can simplify this a little bit because this can be written to the simplest form as 1 over 3. Because 3 can divide 3 once, 3 can divide 9 exactly 3. Then you multiply this and this by 3, right? So you can see that the whole of this is the same thing as 1 divided by, if you multiply this by 3, it becomes 3k minus 1, right? Then the other one, this to the simplest form, 3 can divide 6 2 times, 3 can divide 9 3 times. So you can multiply k and 2 over 3 by 3. So that you have 3k plus 2. 3k plus 2. So this is what we have. So instead of evaluating this, you can now evaluate this. Yes. And again, this is not that easy. Let us resolve this into partial fractions. Let's do that. If I have 1 divided by 3k minus 1 multiplied by 3k plus 2, you can see that these factors are all linear. Therefore, their respective numerators will all be constants. 3k minus 1, then b divided by 3k plus 2. Using cover-up method, which value of k do you think can make the whole of this to be 0? Definitely 1 over 3, because 3 times 1 over 3 is 1, minus 1 is 0. So to find the value of a, you take that value, which is 1 over 3, you plug it into the top. Though, suppose we have an expression here, plug in that 1 over 3 into the expression, but since it is just a constant, we have it. Then instead of plugging that 1 over 3 here, plug it here. 1 over 3 times 3 will give us 1, plus 2 is 3. So this is the value of A. Now the value of B, come down here. What value of K do you think can make the whole of this to be 0? Negative 2 over 3. Because negative 2 over 3 times 3 will give us negative 2. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0. So the same thing, you have 1 to the top, to the bottom. That negative 2 over 3, plug it here. Negative 2 over 3 times 3 will give us negative 2. And negative 2, negative 1 is negative 3. So we have negative 3 here. So you can see that A is 1 over 3, B is negative 1 over 3. Bring them back here. 1 over 3. Negative 1 over 3. All right, we are progressing. So instead, again, instead of evaluating or simplifying this, you can now do that here. You see that? From 1 to infinity. And you can see we have 1 over 3 in common. Factor it outside. 1 over 3 outside times the summation from k equal to 1 to infinity of just 1 divided by 3k minus 1. The minus 1 divided by 3k plus 2. This is what we have. Now let us start plugging some values and see the behavior. This is equal to 1 over 3 multiplied by. What happened if k is 1? Because we are starting from 1. We have 3 times 1, which is 3, minus 1 is 2, so we have 1 over 2. Minus 1 times 3 is 3 plus this is 5, so we have 1 over 5. We are done with 1. Then you add, move to the second number, which is 2. 2 times 3 is 6, and 6 minus 1 is 5, so we have 1 over 5 here, minus 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8, so we have 1 over 8. We are done with 2. Move to 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 minus 1 is 8, so we have 1 over 8. Minus 3 times 3 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. Let's stop here. We have so many terms. But if you observe, all of these terms will cancel except the first one. This and this will cancel because this is minus, this is plus. This and this will cancel. This will cancel with the next one. This is how it will keep on moving till the end. We only have 1 over 2 plus 0, which is still 1 over 2. If you multiply by 1 over 3, you have 1 over 6. Therefore, the whole of this series equals 1 divided by 6. As simple as that. And what do we call this type of series? Telescoping series, in which most terms cancel. So whenever you have most terms cancel, sometimes you may have the first one and the last one uncancelled. It's still a telescoping series. Thank you for watching. Do share to your learning colleagues. Bye-bye.